Hey YouTubers, this is your pal EMDST14R coming to you live from the Keystone State. This is a special video that I just decided to do because I know everybody wants to know about track cleaning, and you know there's many different techniques, or I mean not track cleaning but wheel cleaning I should say, my mistake, and everybody wants to know how to get your wheels clean. So this video will show you how to do that. This is basically the trix version of your wheel cleaner. Kadee makes one. A few companies also make other ones. I don't know their names, but I know Trix and Kadee are the big ones. I've had this for a couple of years. It's basically plastic block with brass teeth, or bristles I should say, and there's the base right there, and it's designed to fit right in between your track. And if you see this here, you can actually buy more of these and actually hook them together so you can actually clean the wheels of longer engines. I recommend, if you want to clean the wheels of 6-axle locomotives and 4-axle locomotives at the same time, I recommend getting 2 of these, not one. At the time I only had enough money for one, so yeah, I only have one, but I will show you guys how to do that. Usually my wheels are very clean, as you can see. Clean, spotless, well, it could use a little bit of cleaning just to be on the safe side. This F unit here has Northwest Shortline wheels, so they've never got dirty or dull or anything like that. By the way, that's a dummy. It's not powered, it's a dummy. Yeah, all my engines' wheels are usually clean, except this one. This is my nickel plate road SW900 or SW1200. It's a Proto 2000. I believe it's a limited edition model. I got this when I was, I think I got this when I was 13 or 14 years old. Had it ever since. When my layout was getting rebuilt, or was rebuilt, it would have been the second full rebuild of the layout. This engine derailed and it caught fire. And at the time, I also had a Rock Island SW900 or 1200 that had a good motor, had good trucks and everything, but it was just it just wasn't a good runner. Actually, the motor was good, but the trucks were terrible in it. So what I did is I did a transplant. I took the motor from the Rock Island unit and transplanted it into this unit, because I took the old motor out of this motor and this unit was fried, so I replaced the motor in it, and it runs like a champ. Since the Rock Island unit wasn't going to be salvaged, I took the weathered side frames off it, the couplers, and the spark assessors here. So that's all from the Rock Island unit. Now you guys are probably wondering what happened to the Rock Island unit. Well, the only thing that remains of the Rock Island unit is the frame. Right here. You can tell that's a Rock Island unit right there because it's got the zebra tiger stripes there. That's the Proto 2000 plastic frame there. It's riding on the Atheron Blue Box SW1200 frame. Everything else is kit bashed though. That's my RS4B Slug. That's the two-tone. That's the blue of my railroad. One of the blues. But anyway, that's not what that video is about. The video is about cleaning. So what you do is, and I'm just going to show you, this engine runs good. Well, not right now because it's dirty, but yeah, it's very dirty. So let's just get it clean. What I do is I usually turn my power pack, I usually turn it up to full, but for that purpose I'll turn it there. I don't even know the numbers anymore because I used it so much they got turned off, or filed off. And what you do, you just put it right here. I'm going to turn this up to full because it's not doing it like it's supposed to, so I'll just turn it up to full. And then what you can do is you can move it back and forth. Doesn't hurt your gears. That's a good thing. You can move it back and forth. And the advantage with the Trex one is, as opposed to the Kadee one, you can do multiple wheels at the same time. And as you can see, it's already picking up with the speed. Sometimes I just let it sit right there. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but she's already running a lot better. Just move it back and forth like this. Not much force is needed, although you can press just a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend doing that too much. And there you can see, there is before, after. So yeah, this wheel cleaner does work. It works miracles. So that's the rear truck. It's not as clean as, there we go. Sometimes what I do is I sit the third wheel right there, so I get power to all the wheels there. There we go. Just move it back and forth like that. Doesn't hurt your train. By the way, if you're doing this with the old After Blue Box unit that has metal side frames, I highly recommend being careful because it will spark, and that's not good, because you can actually get that spark in your eye, and that wouldn't be good if it got in your retina. So any type of compound metal, I forget what it's called, cast metal or whatever, on these brass brushes it's not good. So wouldn't recommend doing that. So there we go. Let's go and take this baby off the track, and then I'll show you the after. And you can get these at your local hobby dealers, hobby shops, or wherever you go. And voila. Now remember, in the beginning of the video I tried to move it and it didn't want to move. And this is one of my most quietest, one of my quiet engines. So let's hook this guy up to the slug. And she's very strong too. Normally I wouldn't do this, but since you guys are watching, I'll do it one time, because I usually like to run my trains with more than one unit. That's why switchers are good pullers and good to work in the yards, because they have so much tractive effort, even in model form. That's another reason why I like protos and kados, because they have the low speed gear ratio. It's prototypical, and that was a dead spot. It's prototypical as opposed to having an After and Blue Box, which you'd have to go and get it re-geared by A-line for that kind of speed, that prototypical speed. So yeah, that's just a quick little snippet review for you guys on the Trex cleaner. I highly recommend getting it. It's not that expensive. I mean, from when I got it, it was on sale. I don't know how much they are now, but it's a good deal, good investment. I recommend getting 2 of these because let me get this unit. This is my SD24R from my railroad. As you can see, it's a 6-axle, and yeah, see what I mean? So I recommend getting 2 of them. I mean, you can do it with 1, but it's better to have 2 because you can just sit the engine on there, and then it doesn't, you don't really have to do much. Just sit it on there. You still have to hold it, of course, otherwise it just fly right off the brushes, but you'll be able to do all 6 wheels at the same time. So that's why I recommend the Trex one or the Kadee one. I haven't tried the Kadee one, but I'm familiar with the Trex and I like the Trex. So, and you never need to clean these brushes. That's a given. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, and if you needed to clean your locomotive wheels, this is one way to do it. In my opinion, this is the best one on the market. So yeah, Trex. Okay y'all, see you later. Peace.